Yo, what up? What's poppin'? Back at it again with another quick video for y'all. I just want to chat with y'all, and I got another question for y'all. Like, as you all know, they already done released the remake of the movie White Man Can't Jump, which is a classic film that came out back in 1992, but they ended up doing like a remake, yeah, like with Jack Harlow. Yeah, like and like I said, the remake that they did of White Man Can't Jump, I like it. I like it. I feel that I feel it's funny. It's pretty cool. I like it. But the question that I have for y'all is that when it comes down to a classic movie, because White Man Can't Jump is a classic film in my book, and just like other movies back from the day, movies like Superfly, yeah, and just like even with martial art movies, especially with Bruce Lee, yeah, Bruce Lee, his movie Enter the Dragon, like that martial arts film is a classic. And I heard something that they were gonna like do a remake to Bruce Lee's movie Enter the Dragon, but does every classic movie need a remake? Let's have a discussion about this. Chat with me, engage with me, drop me a comment in the comment section. But yeah, does every classic movie need a remake? Because you have a lot of classic movies. White Man Can't Jump, Superfly, uh yeah, there's just like a lot of movies, like way too many movies to count from. The Longest Yard, they even did a remake to that. Like The Longest Yard, it came out back in the 70s, but you see, the version that they came out with in 2005 was like a remake, the version with Adam Sandler. But does every classic movie need a remake? I'm gonna give you my answer. I mean, I feel because sometimes when it comes down to doing a remake of a movie, sometimes they can pretty much mess it up because the movie was already like a classic from when it had first came out, and then it's like years later, years down the road, they want to do a remake to the point where sometimes they ended up messing the movie up. Now, now, the remake that they did of the movie Superfly with Trevor Jackson, the remake of Superfly is not bad. The remake of Superfly is not bad. I mean, to be honest with you, I actually like the remake of Superfly, but I'm pretty like if you look at the older version of Superfly, because the movie Superfly, that classic movie, it came out back in the 70s. Yeah, it came out back in the 70s. It's a movie about like a dealer trying to get out of the game. Like he no longer wants to like be a dealer no more, like a drug dealer. He no longer wants to like do it anymore. And he's doing everything that he can do so he can get out of the game so he can retire. The movie is a classic. And just like the soundtrack of the movie, just like the character in the movie Superfly Freddy, like Curtis Mayfield. Some of y'all like if you listen to any like soul music, like I grew up listening to soul music, like I know who Curtis Mayfield is. Like my dad, God rest his soul, R.I.P. My dad, what you used to listen to Curtis Mayfield. Like Curtis Mayfield, he did the soundtrack for the movie Superfly. He did the song Freddy's Dead. And the song is still a classic to this day. I mean, Curtis Mayfield is one of the kings of soul. Like Curtis Mayfield was an amazing soul artist. But yeah, I mean, yeah, the remake, even with the remake that they did of Superfly, like compared to the older version, yeah, yeah, Superfly, they like to switch a lot of things up. But Trevor Jackson did a phenomenal. He did phenomenal. Trevor Jackson did phenomenal acting in his role. Yeah, he did phenomenal with his character. I mean, the character that Trevor Jackson was playing in the movie Superfly was pretty much like the main character. And also too in the movie Superfly, it showed some martial arts scenes. Like Trevor Jackson, like he's a capoeira practitioner. He trains in capoeira. Yeah, capoeira is a Brazilian martial art that pretty much like focuses on movement, like dancing movement. It's like you're dancing and then you're like striking, doing kicks. Capoeira, it's a pretty interesting martial art. But yeah, like not not exactly every classic movie needs a remake because sometimes when you do a remake of the movie, you can end up messing it up. To be honest with you, if they plan on doing a remake to Bruce Lee's movie Enter the Dragon, to be honest with you, and this is just my opinion, I honestly don't feel that they need to do a remake. If they was to do a remake to Bruce Lee's movie Enter the Dragon, would I watch it? I'll check it out. I'll check it out. I'll check it out and see what they working with because I mean, they could do a phenomenal job or they could mess it up. Like you really gonna try to like get like an actor. Like there's only one. I mean, they're just acting, but I'm just saying, like when they was like filming the movie Enter the Dragon, like it's a Bruce Lee movie. Like in order for them to film like a Bruce Lee fighting scene, it'll take them like all day long to get the scene done. See, that was like back in the 70s. Like the movie Enter the Dragon came out in 1973, which is the same year Bruce Lee passed away. He was only 32 years old. Bruce Lee was still in his prime. Like I think they released Enter the Dragon after, yeah, like I think like maybe like weeks or months after he passed away. But yeah, Enter the Dragon is one of the most classic martial arts films ever. That's one of the most classic Bruce Lee movies ever. And just like in the movie Way of the Dragon, aka Return of the Dragon, like at the last part of the movie where Bruce Lee he goes up against Chuck Norris and he puts Chuck Norris in a guillotine choke. Like that's a classic fight scene for a martial arts film. But yeah, I mean, let's have a discussion about this. My fellow movie lovers, do y'all feel that every classic movie deserves a remake? Yeah, I mean, some remakes are cool, and some remakes can actually mess the original version up. I mean, not every movie needs a remake, but that's just my opinion. But let's have a discussion about this. Chat with me, engage with me, drop me a comment in the comment section. Don't forget, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell on my channel, comment, share, like the video. Love y'all.